So today I'm going to show you how to make 3 flavored chicken. This is called senbeiji in Chinese. It's for my understanding, it's a Taiwanese dish, and it's called 3 flavored chicken because there's 3 essential flavors. We've got the rice wine, soy sauce, and sugar. So that is the base of what we need. And for the oil, I prefer using sesame roasted oil because that just gives it a little bit more fragrance to it. And so for the herbs, it's pretty simple. We've got Thai chili, we've got basil, garlic, shallots, and ginger. That's pretty much all we need. And I'm choosing to use a whole chicken because I want to keep some of the bones intact because we're going to simmer this, and chicken bone really gives the flavor, the bone flavor, really also very fragrant. So that's why I like to use this with more bones and stuff rather than just using straight up like chicken leg meat or something. You can, but I just feel like there's more flavor when there's bones involved. So we're going to first dissect this chicken, and then you actually don't need to marinate this too much, although a lot of Chinese cooking you do marinate a lot of stuff, but this is kind of like a little more fast recipe. So because we're already going to be simmering this for quite a bit, so let's prepare this chicken first and I'll show you guys how to cook this in the wok. So to cut this, you're definitely going to need a strong butcher knife to cut these into small pieces, and you cannot be afraid of the knife to cut this apart. So you want definitely some strength to tear this apart. I'm going to give a disclaimer, I'm not the best butcher, so please don't, professional butchers out there, please don't hate on me for the way I'm doing this. I'm also not very strong in my arms, so that's why I kind of just gotta slam it to make sure the bones break apart. Yeah, but a lot of Chinese dishes, like even fish, we don't fillet it. We eat it with the bones still in there, like shrimp, crab. Just Chinese food. There's a lot of like picking at the bones, I would say. So, because we really do believe that keeping the bones in the dish really helps make it more fragrant. So that's why I'm not really trying to remove the bones or anything here. I'm just trying to cut these into small pieces so it can cook thoroughly for the dish. Okay. And I definitely gave this chicken a wash too before I'm cutting it out of the packaging. All the meats, wherever you get it, I don't care where you get it from, how clean it is, just give it an extra rinse. Sometimes I definitely do blanch the meat a little bit too. I don't think I need it with this since I'm going to be simmering it, and then, but you can, that's always an option. It's not like it's a bad thing. And I really want this chicken to cook thoroughly. I don't want any part to overcook. That's why for the drumstick, you see it's like fairly big compared to the other sizes. That's why I'm cutting this in half. So it's a smaller drumstick and this part can cook better. Now, in this dish, since it's so much sauce, it's going to go so well to pair with some hot rice. It's going to be so fragrant. The sauce is going to melt right into the rice, and a bit of the chicken, the meat, and the rice just tastes so good. And there it is. All the chicken is cut up here. Let me give this a bit wash and we will continue. Generally, a lot of Chinese dishes also do this. We kind of coat the meat a little bit with some sweet tapiocas. Now, this is sweet potato starch. And I'm just going to season it just a tad bit with some black pepper. then we're going to put in some of this chicken bouillon flavoring. Okay, and then we're just going to mix this in. Because we are kind of like frying it before we simmer it, this is just going to give it a little bit more of texture. That's why we add in the starch, but it's completely up to you. This part's optional, but I like it this way so there's more of a texture to it rather than just soft meat. There's a little, actually like a little bit of crunch when you go through this process. Alright guys, I have my pan ready. We're going to add in the sesame oil. Okay. Alright, and we're going to add in the ginger, shallots, and the garlic. And the real chili peppers. Basil's going to be a little bit till later. Ooh, I already smell it. It's very, very fragrant. I love it. Okay, just going to let that fry for a little bit. Alright guys, you will see it start to brown. Now we're going to add in some sugar. Okay. Oils. Stir that around, and then we're going to dump in the chicken, and we're going to coat all that. Okay, and let this fry on the pan for about a good minute or so. Alright guys, after it has been cooked, browned a little bit, so you're starting to get a nice crust on the chicken. Just make sure you're constantly stirring this so the flavors are distributed evenly. Alright, we're going to add in the rice wine now. This is my rice wine. Shaoxi rice wine. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cover this so it'll let the flavor simmer in so it won't evaporate too quickly. I'd say give that about 5 minutes or so. So, after about 5 minutes or so, the rice has still evaporated, so that's why it looks like this. But yeah, it's starting to be very, very fragrant. Let me try this. Oh yeah, flavor is there. Now we add the golden ingredient to this to tie it all in, which is soy sauce. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Now it's really starting to look like 3-flavor chicken. Okay, we're going to lower it to medium heat now because we want the chicken to actually cook. So the beginning was just infusing the flavor into the chicken. Now we want the flavor to soak in with the soy sauce and to actually cook the chicken. The flavor is good. Add a little bit more soy sauce. I do everything by just kind of like taste and testing. I don't really measure anything, as you can tell. And then now at this point, we are going to add in the basil leaves and let this flavor sink in with it as well. And that's about it. Just stir and cover and wait, I think, say like about 20-ish minutes on low heat of simmering, and then it should be done. After mixing it together, it should look something like this. I let it cover, I add enough liquid to let it cover the chicken just a tad bit because it will evaporate a little bit. You just add in soy sauce and rice wine, like a 2-to-1 ratio kind of. And then, yeah, just wait for the chicken to fully cook and the dish should be ready. Hey guys, so here is the final product. Definitely want to eat this with rice. As you can tell, my hair is wet. I just finished swimming, so I worked up a little bit of appetite. I'm just using a small bowl right now so you guys can see the contrast of the sauce in the rice. This sauce rice is so good. Just like put some sauce on the rice. Oh yeah, the flavor is definitely there. You want to... Ooh. Made it a little spicy too. It definitely packs a kick. So definitely gonna put the meat on top. Whew. And just grab some rice and the sauce. That's good. Oh my god, it's so fragrant. The basil, the garlic, the ginger, everything that comes, it just all comes together. Whew. I do love it. Three flavored chicken is one of my favorite dishes to eat. Just because the sauce rice itself like this is so good. This is the small piece of drumstick, remember I cut? It just melts off the bone. Yeah. That. Ooh, that is good. This is definitely a good after swim meal. Yeah, just the sauce and the rice. I love it. Got a glob full of that sauce, rice. Oh. That's delicious. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you try to use this recipe, and you make it, send some pictures to rainahuang94@yahoo.com, and then I'll send you cards and stickers as a thank you for trying out my recipe and showing me. So yeah, let me know what you want to see me make next, and thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and make sure to check out my website for all my merchandise. I got clothing, prints, and stickers all up on there. And make sure to check out my social media, my Facebook page. I do a lot of live streaming, and on my Instagram page I do a lot of giveaways, and on my Twitter page I also give a shout out to where I might be, so you guys can kind of follow me on my journey, okay? And then check out my other videos, and again, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.